Hey guys, so I just got finished making, let's just show you, some vegan spinach artichoke dip. Don't mind the missing portion, I just ate all of that. This is a recipe I just kind of came up with. I remember sort of looking at recipes online and just basically getting an idea for like what would be good as a substitute a while back, and then this is just what I've come up with. It's very healthy actually, but it doesn't taste like it. So if you guys want to see how to make this vegan spinach and artichoke dip, just keep watching. So the first thing I'm doing is I cut up a giant white onion and I'm just going to caramelize it. To help them caramelize a little bit faster, I'm going to put a sort of generous amount of salt over them. Okay, this is a cup of cashews I've just been soaking in very hot water since I started setting up, so maybe like a half hour or so, I don't know. But they're soft. I don't know how I let this happen, but I only have about a quarter cup of nooch left, so we're gonna add all of it. I would say add a half a cup, but I don't have that, unfortunately, and I'm very upset about it. So I'm also gonna add some of this Go Veggie Parmesan because it's just really good. There's a big like rock of it in here, so I'm just gonna add that. Doing about a quarter cup of that to make up for the half cup or quarter cup of nooch I don't have. I'm going to add like 3 tablespoons or so of lemon juice. Okay, and then instead of making vegetable broth, I'm just going to put about a teaspoon of this vegetable bouillon paste. Normally I would be using fresh garlic with those onions, but I'm also out of that because I suck. So I'm just gonna add a lot of garlic powder. Also adding some onion powder. Okay, now I'm just gonna blend it up and add water if needed. I'm just adding like, I don't know, a quarter cup of what I have so far with the onions. I'm adding about half a can of artichoke hearts and another teaspoon of the bouillon paste. Okay, I'm gonna add 1 more teaspoon of the vegetable bouillon, so that's basically a tablespoon. And the ingredient that's gonna make it like set a little bit and be more stretchy is tapioca starch. And I'm adding 2 tablespoons of that. And that should be plenty. Make sure you like how the base tastes before adding the tapioca starch, because once you add this, it really doesn't taste good until you heat it. It just tastes starchy, but that goes away once you heat it up. Okay, so these are caramelized to my liking. I'm just gonna add a 16-ounce package of frozen spinach to the pan. I'm just gonna cook the spinach a little bit with the onions and like, I don't know, get them all together. I'm actually gonna add pepper to this because I forgot to put pepper in the sauce. So the spinach is pretty much cooked to the point where it's not frozen anymore. It's probably not that hot, but I'm going to add the other half of a can of artichoke hearts. Also another whole can of artichoke hearts. Okay, so I mixed the artichokes in there. I'm not really breaking them up because they will just break up naturally as they heat up. I'm going to add the sauce we made. I'm also going to add in this bag of sun-dried tomatoes. So you can either bake this or you can just kind of let it cook over medium heat for 20 minutes or so. It's stirring occasionally. And that will basically cook the tapioca starch and make this set a little bit more. So you can see now that it is much thicker. It doesn't look like there's so much liquid in there. If you bake it, it really depends like what you're in the mood for. This keeps it like nice and moist. If you bake it, it'll kind of set on the outside. I don't know how to really explain it. It doesn't like set all the way through. It's just gonna be drier and more set on the outside. And I'm just too lazy to do extra dishes today, so that's why I just cooked it in the pot. But I'm going to plate it up and then I will try it for you. So it is painfully hot right now. It is very hot outside. It's very hot with this hot stove that's been going. So I'm just gonna try this and be done. I am so prepared for today. I am trying it with just a piece of toast. But you could do like vegetables cut up. You could do pita chips, whatever you want. It is just so good. I'm basically just doing squats right now because I still haven't figured out, well actually I have figured it out, I just haven't bought a tripod that goes taller. So I'm usually like squatting when I'm filming like this. This is seriously so good and it's relatively healthy. You could just do all tofu if you like don't want the fat from the cashews. But I mean, it's pretty healthy and this doesn't taste healthy. It tastes like I shouldn't be eating it. Oh shit, I gotta order more nooch. It's like just too good. It's too good. And guys, I don't know, like cooking vegan things and coming up with like vegan ways of cooking things. It's a lot of things. It's just so exciting because like this tastes so good and it does not taste vegan. It tastes like I'm eating like cream cheese, fat, dairy, heavy cream, and like there's none of that in here. It's literally fucking tofu and cashews. So yeah, I'm sorry that I'm like bright red now. It's very hot. But thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing if you have. And I'll see you guys in my next video. All right, bye.